Is this working? Okay. Nice over here. Nobody gives a shit about that. Uh, Open that shit. We got more mouths to draw. Happy Valentine's Day to all my Valentine people. Or whatever. I don't fucking know. This shit all working? Is it working over here? Is that working? This is working? That's fantastic news. Is it? I don't know. Who cares? Um, anyway, we got more mouths to draw. Turn this light on that doesn't do anything. In fact, it probably just makes it seem even darker over here. Um, Heart, I guess. Yeah, fuck. I should have made this a heart. I'm an idiot. I'm a fucking idiot. Pretty sure I can do that. Anyway, we got more mouths to draw. It's not gonna go well. Um, Very romantical though, you know? I'm gonna need another fucking page. Jesus Christ. Man, the more I look at this, the more it kind of offends me. Shit. Anyway, so this is a new layer. We are on that one. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And that's what I did. Yeah, holy shit. I actually didn't miss something for once. Okay. Uh, yeah, I don't really know what the fuck I'm doing. Okay. What are the odds the pen? Okay. So far, so good. The pen is working. Did not remember any of my color palette shit. Classic Krita, classic. Let's just hey, there we go. 2. Thank you. Very cool. Okay. You know what? Looking at this today, this looks better than I remember it looking. Am I crazy? Same with this. This one doesn't. I actually kind of like this bottom lip, but the rest of it doesn't. But this looks a lot better than I remember. I don't understand this mouth shape very much. It's like mid lip bite, I guess. I am losing it. All right, let's go ahead and work on a new mouth. Let's figure out what that mouth do, you know? So let's zoom to fucking. Okay. So let's hit him with it. Hit it, Fergie. Hit him with it again. Hit him with that. Apparently this curves around. Interesting. Man, I love studying other people's work because I don't know what I'm doing. So it really helps me. Classic. Classic, classic, classic. All right. Fuck. Mm-hmm. Sure, sure, sure. And a 1. And a 2. And I don't know you. All right. This looks kind of small compared to the last one, but we'll just fucking roll with it. Let's darken this. Now that we have a shape we're generally hopefully okay with. I keep forgetting I'd like to do the holiday event. I'm assuming that is going on in gameplay, you know? But doesn't look like it's gonna happen. I just keep missing it. Anyway, let's do another another layer. That's what I wanted to do. Do we do lip color first? I mean, the teeth are all white. So in reality, I could probably just do line thing. Right, we can just do... Okay, so they did that. And they just kind of have like that going. No, that didn't work for me. So they kind of did this, actually. And then they did something more like that. I don't know. I don't know how they get that angularity to it. I think maybe part of it is this curve down. So let's try to add that in. That way it's kind of like, instead of, I don't know. I don't know, man. All right. You already know what we got to do. Fuck with that noise. Let's get her lips dripping, Huh. Anyway, you know how she like it. Let's do this. Thank you. Okay, so that did work. I wasn't sure if it worked. I feel like it looks different than usual. Okay. No. Okay. Got a weirdly super thin top lip and then like a thick. Oh. Like a real thick bottom lip. Which is quite alright because we can manage this. Okay. So let's darken this just a little bit. I've been looking up things a little bit. I should look up more realistically, but just a little bit here. And I think I've discovered that what people call rendering is actually just shading things in. So technically, like these lips I've been rendering this whole time. I don't know why digital artists seem to have taken to calling it rendering. It is not rendering, it's just shading things in. To each their own, I guess. I'm not going to start calling it rendering. That seems super strange to me. Um, I don't know. Like I said, I don't really know why they start, like, I'm fairly certain, because, like, I've seen a couple now, um, a couple of, what are they? Like, time lapses, and they're like, here's the original, and here's me rendering it, and the difference is just shading. Like, I feel like I couldn't tell, because, like, a lot of times the render is just so completely different. Like, they'll add like a ton of depth and like sparkle after effects, and I'm like, okay, so what did they like? Do they just press a button to render? Like, what is it, like a video where like you just press export and it's rendering? I'm pretty sure, like I said, I mean, maybe that the couple that I've seen were wrong, but that seems to be what they mean when they say they're rendering something, which answers like a long held question I've had. What does that mean and how do you do it? And the answer seems to be doesn't mean anything. It's just like a buzzword that people have been using to draw attention to their work. Actually, we shouldn't do that on this layer. Okay, so let's actually try and clean this up a little bit. Okay. Side actually came out pretty decent. Nice. Nice. Okay. If I zoom out, it's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. Okay. So they kind of like really have this dark here. So let's go back to that layer. Let's get in there, shall we? Okay. Let's really just go for this, you know? I feel like I'm pressing too hard right now. I don't like it. But I couldn't get it to do black the way I wanted, so I'm just kind of sending it right now. Oh, a little more than I'd like. There's something under. Like the feet come off or something. Weird. I think like my neighbors are having something delivered or some shit. I keep hearing like a truck. Uh, I don't think it's a backup warning. I think it's a what is that shit? Uh, Gate, like a lift gate. I think that's what it is. Okay, the darkened lines definitely added. I don't think it's quite right still, but it definitely adds. I think maybe I will go ahead and add a bit of line here. I know they don't have it, but sometimes you gotta take your civil liberties, or the fascists will take them from you or something. I don't fucking know. That helps. That helps a lot. That really helps give perspective of what's supposed to happen. Okay. Maybe could have used a little more lippage over there. I don't know if I want to fuck with it though, because if I do, it'll be darker right here than right there. And then I'll have to probably start the whole thing over. We'll see. Let's think about it. In the meantime, let's do something like that. If I zoom out now, not too bad. I feel like it's not aligned properly. But that's on me for not knowing what the fuck I'm doing, right? We're just kind of trying to learn off of someone else who's probably doing this to learn. This is kind of neato burrito. All right, I think I'm going to try it. Here we go. Hopefully I don't fuck this up too bad. Alright. We did it. Let's add these all. We'll call this mouth 12. Not bad. It's one of our better ones. You know, I think the reason I think a lot of, like, this looks better, that looks better, that looks better, that looks better. No, that doesn't look better. That looks better. I do think now, today, for some reason, these look better to me. I don't know that they actually, like, these look better than this. Maybe that's what it is. After drawing this, these don't look so bad. But I also think these look better than those. Whereas before, I thought those looked better. But, like, now, kind of looking at it, the shading, like, this fucking nose is kind of goated. You know what I mean? I fucking cooked with that. It was a complete accident. This one's ass and this one's, like, really ass. But like I said, these are kind of fucking bangers. And I think what it is I just like to see what makes sense. You know what I mean? If you're smiling, chances are your teeth are showing. And it just kind of makes more sense. Like, this doesn't make sense. Like I was saying, it's the fucking, like, toothless blowjob or something. Like, what is that? Right? Like, what is this? Am I seeing into a cavity here? Like, is that the throat? I don't know. These kind of work, but also they just look like the same thing. I don't know. This one's maybe a little better. But, like, these have character to them. It's like it's like a fake smile versus a real smile in a way. And these aren't even all smiling. But they convey something that the other ones don't. Maybe that's also why I like these, because of the skin color and the, like, more elaborate shading overall. It conveys something that the other ones don't, and I kind of like that. By the way, it's the name of the stream. Happy Valentine's Day, but I forgot to say Happy Valentine's Day to anyone who I guess does or doesn't have a Valentine. I don't fucking know. Holy shit. But I hope you have a regular day. There you go. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes people, I imagine, get quite depressed if they have no one. And let's face it, if you're here, you probably have no one. Or you have me, which is worse. But you know what I mean? I guess I would hope you have a lovely day. Either way. Hopefully it's better than your regular day. I don't know what this does, by the way. This doesn't... It just turns that red. It doesn't change the bar. Oh, fuck. What did I just do? I don't know. Uh-oh. There we go. Let's face it. If you're here, you're not having a good day. So I hope it gets better. This kind of is a banger, isn't it? I fucking hate this mouth shape, but Jesus Christ, if I didn't somehow pull it off. I rendered it. You know? I rendered it. Okay, so we are now on this one, which is going to be tough because this is, like, a lot of teeth. I'm really starting to think I ought to use this. Can I get this on screen? I don't know if I can get this on screen. Do I have the fucking thing for it? Is it this? Please tell me it's this one. It's not that one. Fuck. All right. Well, I have like a it's like this. It's like a mic arm. Hey, you can barely hear me now, right? But it holds the tablet, and it's actually meant for like a regular tablet, but obviously it would fit this. So I don't know. I haven't used it yet really because I was like, well, if I'm putting pressure on it, it's gonna like shake, and I'm not gonna like that. And then we're also not gonna get the face thing or the top down camera. Um, so I'm just kind of like, I guess if I were just gonna work on it, it would, but I feel like my like upper back kind of hurts because I feel like I keep leaning over because I'm trying to not to like lean. I feel all right. If I weren't streaming, I would be like fucking scrunched up over this as well, but I'm trying not to lean in the way. Okay. Anyway, let's not talk about my terrible posture. Let's I hope you're having a lovely Valentine's Day. I hope somebody loves you as much as I do, or don't, or doesn't. You're banned. Don't come back. Do come back. Where have you been? I miss you. What's going on? Um, how do I do this? I've been stalling. What do you mean you know? Okay. You know, it occurs to me what I should have done is each one its own fucking given each one its own file and then made the sheet, right? So just draw this as large as I could and then make the sheet by pasting them all together on an overall thing. That would have been the smart thing to do. But we know for next time, because there probably will have to be a next time. We're not really cooking. I'm looking at this. I don't feel like this is enough space here. But I don't feel like I can make it any bigger. I guess we just gotta go for it, right? We gotta go and try and make it bigger. All right. So we have outer mouth. We're gonna try and do teeth now. You know what? Let's just go for this for now. Then we'll add in some character now. How does my tooth go? Yeah. Not really how I would draw one, but I guess you can make it a little more animalistic, right? I really don't like that one. Starting to feel like the first iteration was our best. Not terrible. Maybe do that, add a little bit to it. Okay. All right. How do I do this? I just have to go for it, right? Oh, brother. This guy stinks. What am I doing? Huh? My neighbors have been playing really loud music, like all morning for some reason. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Probably dismantling a body at this point, if I had to guess. Fuck, I don't know what to do here. I don't feel like this looks good at all. I mean, they just kind of left it, right? We'll just leave it for now. We'll just move on. So they didn't draw any lip. I think I'm going to try and lip this. Actually, let's go back. Because we're going to need to do this. Might as well do it now. I was trying to like non-commit to this. But I feel like this is something I just have to do. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know if I can do this better. I think we just commit, and this is something we can redo later. We're gonna have to. Oh, I don't like how sharp that's turned out. It's actually pretty good. But we have to do this because we have to color in the mouth. And if I don't do this like thick stylized looking outline here, it's gonna fucking ruin our time. We'll have a jolly bad time. We will. I'm really hoping some more detail makes this, because as it is, and I think theirs looks like this too. This looks like I did that here. That's not what it's supposed to be. I don't think it's supposed to be like a weird side top down. I guess maybe I can try. Hold on, I have an idea. What if I like do it here and then like that? That's better. We'll add another one here. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. It feels better to me, but it's probably copium. We're huffing copium here. So much copium, Jesus. This looks like ass. Okay, so we've got this down. So that's just this line. Now we'll add another one. We'll do a little bit of Pinky Winky. I don't know why it feels like I'm not selecting that. Okay. 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 Sure. It's not terrible. It's not bad. This isn't ideal. Okay. So let's go back. Right. Okay. Maybe add a little, just a smidgen of white here. Okay. And then we'll do the classic old, zoom in here. Why is it always the bottom lip? Let's do just a little bit of toppy. Let's get some sloppy toppy in. There we go. Okay. So let's move on. Let's do the innards. So we can drip pattern some of this. I don't feel like the coloring is that terrible on that. Hopefully we can get away with this. Did it work? That's right, it has to be on the layer, right? There it is. So now we go here, and then here. Boom. Not bad. Not bad at all. I hate it. It's awful. I don't want to look at it. Awful everywhere. Okay, let's resize that. Let's try and use the pencil, maybe that'll help us. Okay. Not too bad, right? Feel like it kind of cooked. Maybe a little bit. Okay. So let's go ahead and work on this. So they have it lighter there and darker there. Oh, that is way too light. Okay. What if we stick with that? No. What if we do white? Okay. Damn it. I hate that it gets lighter the harder you press. That doesn't make any sense to me. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I have a plan. I have a plan. Okay. Now we're gonna increase that, and that kind of gives us, oh, that's way too much. That kind of gives us a guide, though. Generally where I'm trying to follow. Doesn't work. Fuck. Okay. Let's just send it. Okay. Let's shrink the size and make it a little wider here, maybe. There's no tongue. Wait, where's the tongue? What's that tongue doing? Okay. So let's zoom out and see how that's looking. I think it's okay. No. I think this is it. Wait, we missed a spot. We missed a spot. Okay, okay. Hold on. So let's go back to this layer. We gotta select this now, and we gotta match that. Can we do this? Suck that up. Yes. All right. That's easy. Stop leaking. Okay. Just switch to that. Perfect. Okay. So let's select, deselect, switch to black line. We're gonna do like a final detail layer here because I do want to darken this up again. That is not black. Okay. Kind of give it a little bit of maybe depth around here. Okay. A little something, something. Okay. All right. Maybe. Is the whole fucking desk shaking? Is that what's going on here? Let's maybe add a little bit to that. No, let's do it the other way. Okay. I think that'll do for those. Get a little bit going right there. What are the odds I can do a little cover up here? Because this is not supposed to be pink, but I don't feel like finding the layer that's on. I am a fucking genius. It's actually incredible how smart I am. I really like the deeper, darker lines. Like I feel like that looks better. I don't know what it is. Kind of looks like they got a chipped tooth, doesn't it? I still don't like the perspective on this back here very much, but I honestly didn't really understand the originals either. So I think we just kind of did the best that we could. If I kind of just like hit him with it, you know? I don't know. Maybe he needs more lip like coming up here. Actually, it doesn't. I don't know. I feel like I need something here, but I'm afraid I'll make it even worse if I like add another fucking random ass black line. Like what if I just yeah, it doesn't work for me. I think we might just have to do a little combino dicko strategy on these and call it what it is for now. Like zooming out, it looks decent. I feel like the last one came out better though. Man, the rest of these are all very like teeth heavy. Yawn. What is this? I feel like I want to keep going, but like it's so intimidating knowing that the rest of them are like so much more difficult. So I'm just kind of like taking it in a second because here's the deal. I don't know what I'm doing, you know? This whole thing is me winging it. This whole operation. So it's kind of tough to like keep going knowing I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. I wonder if I should have drawn it straight on and used the whatchamacallit tool for this. Okay. Okay. Let's just undo this. At a certain point, you just gotta send it. Otherwise, you're gonna keep sitting there, right? Okay. So I feel like mine is coming off looking very much like that angle, whereas theirs is like that. I don't know how I'm gonna change to that, but my goal is to try and pull that off. I don't know how to do that though. What's strange is I like this shape, but I want it to match what they did because that's just easier to learn from, right? Doing it the way someone else did it. So it hurts to like fuck up what I feel like was a good thing going. But I don't think I'm gonna be able to pull it off if I don't have the reference to like guide me heavily. I'm just not skilled enough. That's why we're learning off other people's work. So this is what I tried to pull off with like the lines on the last one, which is why it doesn't work, right? Like I need to look at something right now. I need to learn from other people still. I feel like I'd never, like, you know what I mean? Somebody out there is going to come up with something, even if I ever get actually kind of decent at learning. Somebody's going to come up with something at some point, even if I'm good, and I'll be like, shit, that's cool. And I'll try to learn that, you know? Try and make it really seem like it's a direction here. Okay. Let's draw some teeth. Hmm. No. We'll deal with that later. How do you draw a tooth? I literally just drew a tooth and now I can't fucking do it. What that tooth do? Kind of mid. I think we can all agree on that. I guess I should probably do it that way. All right, let's make it a little bigger. Maybe that'll help. Less hook do this? We must eliminate the hookers. Maybe that's what I need to do. Not that. What I drew, not eliminate hookers. Do whatever you want. As long as it's not involved with human trafficking, you know? If you want to do it of your own volition, that's your problem, presumably. Yeah, let's go back and fix this. I feel like this isn't right. I don't like it. It's staying, but I don't like it. All right. Now, they didn't do anything about the fucking lips. I might, but for now, I think we do. Actually, we have to go back, don't we? We gotta do the fucking darkening process. Gotta put charcoal on our teeth, which apparently is really bad for your teeth. I mean, allegedly, it's like for cleaning them. I've heard it's in a way better than nothing. But if you're brushing your teeth regularly with it, I guess it's very abrasive. And I mean, you're just basically brushing your teeth with like little rock fragments in a way. And you're gonna fucking destroy your enamel, which isn't ideal. If you ask me personally, I'm not your dentist though, so whatever the fuck happens to you is your problem and their problem. Who the fuck's slamming on their brakes out there? What that tongue do, girl? Shit. I'm evolving. All right, so we're gonna need several of these little selecty things because we got to do the tongue and the mouth, and it's gonna suck. But like not in the good way that mouths suck, you know? Real unfortunate like. Okay. I don't know what the fuck that is, but it's there. All right, now we can go to this layer. Fuck, no, we can't. Wait, how do I fucking do this? I have to select both of these, right? And then do that. And that should get that. Fuck, but it didn't get the teeth, did it? Did it get the teeth? Not want it to get these. Shoot. Okay, I think we got the teeth and the outer lip. So that should be enough. So now we can go here. We can swap to that. We can do that. And we got it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got them. Now, if I'm not mistaken, in theory, I actually should be able to do this, right? No. Oh, I see. I didn't get that part of the tongue. That's fine. Okay. Let's get some tongue going. What? Let's get some tongue going. That's not what I want to do. Let's do this. That's not what I want to do. Let's do this. That's also not what I want to do. Let's do this. Okay. So now we can do that. Shrinky dink that. Okay. Let's switch to this. Let's go to that. Just do like a quick little, job around the rim. A rim job, if you will. I think that's a technical term. I don't know. I'm not much of an artist, you know. I mean, I only just learned that people think that shading is called rendering, so. I still can't believe that. That person has to be wrong, right? No fucking way. Should I draw the uvula just like you know? I don't fucking know. Don't ask me. I just work here. Except I don't even get paid. Fuck. I get paid a little. It's great. It's my favorite money. Alrighty. Can we select a dick of that? Think we're good? Let's go back. Do this. If I do it again, does that do anything? No. So I think this works, but it doesn't work if I do a lip color. Which I guess is fine because I wasn't really planning on it, but I don't know. Like in terms of learning, I think I should do something else just so I have like another color to work with. Oh my god, that's pink. All right, let's see what we can pull off with this. So first off, what does that do for us? Not a whole hell of a lot. If I do this, it does a lot, actually, now that I'm looking at it. Okay, we might be able to cook. Right. It's going to be such a pain in the ass to fill in whatever the fuck's going on there. And now we want to switch to maybe a lighter one. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't... Would you? I'm going to freak the fuck out. Alright. Let's try and undo as much of that as we can. Okay. Think the problem is this is like a shade too light. If I use white, will that... No. Okay. Can we get something in between? Like right there? Pretty sure this is the color I was using. How the fuck did I do that? I feel like there's almost too much going on here. It's kind of bothering me. I feel like it just needs to generally lighten up if I'm going to match this. I hate it. We're going to stick with it though because I don't know that I can do anything about it. How do I deselect things? There we go. Alright, so what the fuck do I do about this here? Suck that color up. Right? Pencil it in. Fake it till you make it. That's what I always say. Hell yeah. Switch to black pencil. Let's make a new layer for details. Fuck it. We'll do this anyway. Why does it have gills? I don't understand. Okay. Sure. Whatever you say, boss. Personally, I don't like it, but we gotta keep going, you know? This is why I don't make the decisions around here. Gib darker line. It's getting too sloppy. Okay. Right. Liquid hot magma. Nope. I said nope. I gotta see what that tongue can do. Come on. All right. This is time for the reveal. How bad is it? Makes no fucking sense. I hate it. It's fine. It's not that bad. I just don't. I don't know. It's not it. I didn't cook. I think what I should have done is, like I said, use this and then like started like that and then just tilted it later to get the tilt. Because now if I look at it head on, like from that angle, the tongue is not centered at all. It's not ideal. I hate it here. More mouths for the mouth farm. Can I please fucking name this? Jesus Christ. Would that be fixable without having to just start over? Like, I guess I could like cut it and move it. The thing is, then color matching like lines there, I feel like might be kind of rough. Okay, we got another skin boy. Um, okay. A skinny Jimmy, that's what we'll call him. I'm also legally not allowed to call things anymore. Alright, how did I do this before? I just like picked a fucking random color and just sent it, right? Definitely not it. Here, alright, here's what I'm gonna do. Actually, hold on. Can I cook? Can you just give me 3 minutes to cook, please? How's that? No, that's not ideal. Nope. 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 Definitely not. I think that's a corpse. What about like over here some? Oh, well, okay. It's too much green somehow. I don't know how it's got so much green in it. I don't want it to have that much green. Kind of like that. Still kind of too green. Huh? Damn. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I can't lose my thought process on this color. I kind of like this. What is this? It's not right for what I want right this second, just because if I do that, yeah, it's gonna come up to, hold on. All right, so the plan is gonna be like that. Well, okay, wait a minute. It's not bad. A little smaller than I want. So let me see if I can't pull it off like this. Okay. Oh, I lost my whole fucking color wheel. I hate this fucking program. God damn it. Can I go back? No, I cleared it. Oh, that's even worse. How do I unclear it? I fucking hate it here. You know what? Alright. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. It's not fine. I'm choking. Is this not just the same fucking mouth, but toothy instead? This is a really fucking big mouth. This is gonna be so hard. Maybe I don't do it this large. Maybe I commit. What do we think? Fuck, how do I undo that? Do I switch to this? Lower the pen size. That's not exactly what I told it to do. Suck that color up. Now we do it. That didn't fucking work. I literally just did color sucky. There we go. If in you please. This is not an ideal way to fix this, by the way. It's just the only way I know how. Because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. You know what? Thinking about it, if I had erased actually... Hold on. Since I put it on a different layer. Holy shit, I forgot. Oh my god. I might be stupid. Okay. Just hold on and let me cook. Come on. I fucking hate it. Why is this so much smaller? Why is it so much bigger? Why is it so rounded? Bro. Let me cook. Let me cook. I'm starting to get kinda shook. Alright, we gotta stop. It's getting worse every time I do something. Okay. So first off, how the fuck do I do this? Alright. Let's draw the nose line. I think that's what this is supposed to be. Done. Don't talk to me. Don't look at me. Don't come back at me. Good enough for me. Okay. Let's freshen this baby up. Come on, here we go. Let's actually would it so this is darker, interestingly enough. So this should go like that, maybe. It's not really darker, that's just a different color. But like maybe. I don't like it. I'm not cooking. Why does it look like that? Turns out I don't know color theory. I've been talking about this for fucking years. I know since I started, I've been talking about I don't really understand how people choose colors for the things that they do. Did I just accidentally choose the exact same color that I'm using? What if I'm the monster? What if I just actually go ahead and use this? Like, what if instead of trying to figure that out, I swear to God. There needs to be a faster button there. Okay. I think we might be cooking. We're not cooking. Oh, it's getting worse. Okay. We were cooking. I just have to do this. I can't go too light. Bro. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. That wasn't obvious. Really don't know what I'm doing. Cool. All right. So let's zoom in so that we can maybe work with this. Am I... Okay. Could have swore I told it. I must have, when I pressed Control Z, at some point, I must have gone too far. Sure. Why do I do that? Like I slowly press harder and completely fuck it up. It's too fucking white there. They're looking amazing. You gonna change the saturation and brightness on your talent because the color is a lot darker than it looks like. Is it really? I didn't change anything. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Definitely is, I guess, now that I'm looking. So on this monitor, I have a monitor over here, over there. It definitely kind of looks a little greener than I'd like. Over here, it looks closer to this. That's interesting. There's like somehow more. I don't even understand how there's green in it. I'm in the fucking orangey spot. I don't know colors. I feel like that's just the way it is. But I don't know. It looks quite brown to me, which is fine. You know, fuck it. The darker, the better. Just like my coffee. I actually prefer a light roast because there's more caffeine in it. And I have a serious caffeine addiction. That's right. The less you roast it, the more the caffeine content stays. All right. I have to one-shot this because if I don't, it becomes too white since I don't know how to choose colors. Fuck. No. I'm not cooking, bro. What if I just zoom out? Who would have guessed? Just zooming out, you know? Not me. Okay. All right. So let's hopefully not erase any black lines this time. By the way, I have no idea what good color settings would be for a monitor. You know? I did see, I saw, it's probably long gone at this point. I saw an 8K monitor on sale. It was a refurb, but it was like straight from manufacturer. It was like $200. I was thinking about getting it because it was supposed to be like super color accurate. Then I realized I don't fucking care. You know, the amount of people who look at it not from that monitor. Like, I might as well just do it with what I've got for now. Like, am I really about to spend $200 just because it's a good deal? You know? How many people even look at my art to begin with, let alone who are gonna have a fucking 8K? It's darker than me. Let's go. Comparison on Discord. Wait a minute. Let's go. I mean, I want to say I was purposefully going for something darker because the entirety of this sheet is all like the same skin color. Um, right? I could have just copied that. So I was going for something darker just because I felt like at some point surely I will draw someone who's not fucking porcelain colored. Um, I guess that's darker than I was going for, but also I was really trying to cut out the greens. Every time I tried to pick one, it was very green. I just figured, fuck it, why not? You know, not every human being is this color, or are they? They're all red on the inside. That's how I see them. Filthy humans. What? I feel like my mistakes are far more noticeable on the darker palette here. Bro, what am I? Oh god, not the microphone. Microphone. How do I make this darker? Wait, did I do it? I think I did it. I don't think I did it. I don't like it. I hate it. I don't know how to like color match a palette. I think that's the problem here. Which one am I looking at? Okay, that one. There we go. How am I gonna... I guess... Alright. Here's the strategery. We gotta go back to that. Selecto Deco. That's surely good enough, right? And then we just like... You know? And just make it white? I hate it here. I hate it here. I'm uninstalling. To this guy? I think it's this one. I guess I gotta commit. Enjoy. Enjoy. Alright. If I miss this spot, tough. Thank you. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna make your mouth white. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Let's fucking go. Alright. Can I cheese this, or how do I have to... Oh, we're gonna have to go back to that layer. What if I just also select that layer real quick and just erase it? Oh, fuck. I mean, don't erase that. We'll just draw over that in white. That is apparently not from that. Lip color might be a bit too light. You think so? Yeah. Oh, shit. Alright, I think I can probably change that. What if it is? How the fuck do I start cooking here? Wait, do I have to do it here? I think I have to do it here. I think I might just have to deselect this and do it the old-fashioned way. The hard way. Alright, we'll undo the lips in a second. This is probably the hardest way possible to have done this. I imagine it would have been easier to like draw the mouth and then just like not color it in. Yeah, I think doing it the opposite way in the future would be the play. So what I would do is I'd draw the mouth outline and just do the splotch, but like not include the mouth. I think that should work, right? Or like invert select it to do it. Because this is just adding like unnecessary lines at this point because I didn't do it clean enough. All right, I think I can just cheese that later by drawing thicker black line over it. All right, let's zoom out. It's good enough for me. So we got to go find lip layer, which I think is this. So what if we go to lip layer? All right, so we erase lip layer. That's fine. I don't know if I could have control Z'd it because I did so much other stuff. And I don't think it remembers layer history. I just think it remembers overall history. Damn, them teeth are fucking shiny. God damn. Somebody brushes, you know? Just quickly do this. That is still white, isn't it? Fuck. Oh, fuck. Just give him one down here. Why not? After all, why not? All right, that's good enough for now. How the fuck do I do these lips? What's going on in here? I feel like I somehow need to make it darker, but I feel like every time I make it darker, it like doesn't work. What color was I working with here? As opposed to that? I don't know. This doesn't, I feel like this isn't too bad, but like I don't know that it works, you know? Fuck. This probably should have been the underlying skin tone to begin with. Like, you can barely even fucking tell I'm doing anything. Maybe that's the way it should be, though. Maybe not everyone wears, like, lip gloss or some shit. As far as I know. Maybe the subtlety is where it belongs. Okay, that makes it darker. Or lighter, rather. What if I just, like, you know, maybe we cook a little? That is just completely erasing that. Classic. Apparently I put that on this layer, even though I didn't think I did. Okay. We just go a little darker. Okay, it's not a little darker. I don't think I'm cooking very much. We gotta stop. You select skin color, shift the shader to closer to red, and make it a bit brighter. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that means. Okay. If I zoom out, you can't even tell I did anything. Okay. So let's select the skin color then. I don't know how to shift the color really. So if I just go over there. I don't know. It's kind of orangey. Let's go back. It's I think I probably am too far over. Okay, that's definitely looking a little yellow. This is obviously something I'm gonna have to work on. Let's try this again. Select Odico. Let's go back. Alright. What if I oh fuck. Where do I how do I give me give me that. Hey, give me that. Can I not make this thing larger? Okay. Okay. Alright. There we go. Should go like, just a little over. Get your bitch ass back in there. That's not. I'm gonna freak the fuck out. It's good enough for me. Is that just the same? Did it not work? I think that's just the same color. I didn't do it. Use a spectrum on the upper right. Give a bit more control. Should it? I don't know if it does. Maybe we just do it this way. What do we? All right, we're gonna try a new technique. I'm gonna select. We're gonna do it in here. So like, this is more orangey. If I just do it like that. Yeah, that's the same. It's the same thing. I think I'm also looking at this at an angle, so like it makes it a little harder to tell. If I like go up just a little bit. I feel like it somehow both needs to be lighter and darker at the same time. But making it too light turns it into what you said, like a weird character. Bro, I'm about to be on the spectrum. Forget the colors. I'm losing it. This might just be what we have to live with. We got orange lips, which is really just not ideal. I think that's a sign of jaundice, and I'm sorry about that. Okay. Fucking got Cheeto dust on this guy. She's got the Cheeto dust. If I zoom out, it's not great. It's really not great. Maybe we just ignore our problems. I think I just made an extra layer. Let's undo that. I think we go ahead and ignore our problems for now. Right? And we just work on this for a second. Really seems like the only reasonable answer to our problem. It's not working. Everything's going awry. I hate it here. How to not cook with your boy. Me. Red, not red. Wait. Band is your hue, the second is your brightness. You shift to the red and then move the dot in the second box. Smidge up and to the left. Well, I guess we'll try that in a minute. Thank you. I don't fucking know things. I do. Do do do. Got some sunburnt going on. I'm sorry, broski. All right. I don't remember what the fuck layer that was on. Anyway, at this point, it's chalked. All right. Top color band is my hue. The second is my brightness. Hue shift to the red. Move the dot in the second to the left. All right. So we'll go red a bit and then left a bit. And now I think I just instantly reselected it. So let's get off of that first. So we're red, maybe a little less red, and then we'll go to that. And then we'll swap to that. And it kind of doesn't matter at this point because I didn't remove the other color. But it's something. That would have been so fucking great if I knew what I was fucking doing. Can we do it here? Yeah, we can, but it doesn't really do anything for us. Yeah, this is not working. Okay, hold on. Can I erase what I did before? Is this not the right layer? Let's answer that question. Is this the right layer? Is this the right layer? This is the right layer. Okay. All right, we might be able to work with this. You know, it's starting to grow on me, the slightly orange lips. I also kind of think it doesn't really, looking at it without it, it probably doesn't need lips. Like, I think no lip is better than the lip I had going. We'll put it that way. Let us fucking go. I fucked up at the end. I don't like it. I feel like I made it too this like too inconsistent here, and now it's kind of sloppy. But you know what? So is all my work. It's definitely better than orange lips. I'll give it that. What the fuck was I doing? No more jaundice. Yippee. Yippee. We did it. You know what? I should have just fucking. If I were smart, I would have just like sent it, right? I could have just wore fucking lipstick. I, I should have not made it nondescript gender. You know what? Men can wear red lipstick too. That's fine. It's fine. But I should have just sent it on that. You know what I mean? Like when it wasn't working out, because like you know, it doesn't matter what color the skin is. If it's just gonna be fucking classic red, everybody knows it doesn't matter. Am I stupid? Instead, I fucking gave this person jaundice. I didn't even cook. You know, I feel like I don't really care for this, but I also felt that way about this one yesterday when I did it, and today I'm like, you know, that's not too bad. I kind of this. I still hate this, but like, I feel like this is decent. I just wish I knew how to do colors. So I feel like maybe tomorrow I'll look at it and I'll be like, you know what? Not bad. Maybe I was onto something. I don't know about this one though. I feel like I did all right with like everything except for the fact that it's like not very aligned. I definitely should have done it like this and then tilted it later. I thought since I was like kind of getting away with a lot of them being at angles, I could pull it off, but I don't think we pulled it off. I am kind of curious why most of these seem to only have one pointy tooth. It's kind of weird because I definitely have like fucking canines, you know what I mean? I guess it's just stylized, but still. And I also don't necessarily have to copy that part. But what I do have to copy is my outro because I am gonna get off now. Thanks for being here. Thanks for all your help, Moo. By the way, I appreciate it. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. Um, You'd think I've never seen a person in my life the way I draw shit. To be fair, it's anime. I guess that's not actually what a person looks like. But thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna get out for now, and you know, maybe I'll see you later. I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for hanging out, and until then, well, you know, have a great day. Get me out of here. Get me out of here.